Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing some of the important topics of .NET Core and some of the new items that are added in .NET Core. And if we talk about the main features of .NET Core, that the first one is that dependency injection. So again, it is based upon the principle of inversion of control between the classes and their dependencies. So if you talk about ASP.NET Core, it comes with a built-in dependency injection framework, and that makes configured service available throughout the application. So just like in Angular, we put this dependency injection in the constructor. So similarly, like the same inversion of control principle is applied in case of ASP.NET Core also. Then there is a very important thing that is introduced in .NET Core, and again similar to Node.js also, in which we have a request pipeline with the use of middlewares. We have different pipelines where we can provide the default method, the directory, which protocol needs to be used. So it is a step-by-step request pipeline that is being implemented using the help of middleware. So a request pipeline or middleware pipeline consists of sequence of requests. So one request, once executed, it pass the control to the next request, and similarly it goes on passing to the other request. Then again, we have another concept related to middleware, and that is called short circuiting. So in normal process, whenever a request pipeline is executed, once a middleware executes its functionality, it passes the request to the next middleware with the use of next keyword. But in case if we don't want to pass the request to the next middleware, we can remove this next keyword, and then this concept is called short circuiting. Then we have very important thing that is called hot reloading. So in .NET 6.0 Core, hot reloading is again by default integrated, so that whenever there is any CSS change or any JavaScript change or any code change, it doesn't affect the state. It is automatically reflected on the browser. So hot reloading, again, it's a very new thing that is introduced, and it saves a lot of time in development. Then if we talk about other features of ASP.NET Core, and you know that ASP.NET Core is evolving, there are a lot of things added. And again, if we talk about ASP.NET MVC and ASP.NET Core, now it is platform independent. The mode of deployment that we have been using, now it has number of other mode of deployment through which you can deploy your applications. You have Docker, Nginx, Kestrel, IIS. Earlier the main part was your IIS, on which all the application were deployed. Then you know that we have two very important thing, app.run and app.use. So app.use method adds a middleware delegate, and app.run adds a terminal middleware delegate to the application request pipeline. Whenever you want to terminate your pipeline, you will use app.run, and app.use means that you want to pass the information to the next middleware. Then we have very important thing that the service lifetime. So whenever you create any service is registered. So lifetime is transient, then scoped, and then singleton. And the main part on which ASP.NET Core works is on the middleware. So a request is not executed by one single module. It is a series of middleware that execute and pass the information to the next one. So we have HTTP redirection, we have used static files, we have used routing. So all those things are again a new way through which in ASP.NET Core we resolve the request, we process the request. Then we have this generic host and web host. So we have to the host server, set up the server, request pipeline are responsible for app startup and lifetime management. So we have two types of host. One is your .NET generic host, and another is your ASP.NET Core web host. So basically, these are the new things that are being added, and whenever a new version is there, we have like ASP.NET Core. They are completely on JSON file. We have launch setting.json file. We have app setting.json file. While in ASP.NET MVC, it was handled using web.config file. So in app setting.json file, we have all the details related to database operations, database connection strings. So mainly all the configuration details, it is stored in app.setting.json file. In launch setting.json file, we have profile information, on which profile the application will be launched. So basically, these are the important questions that are asked in ASP.NET Core. And again, whenever you are going to learn, you should understand that the way ASP.NET Core executes the request, it is entirely different as the way it was being done in MVC. So this was all about some discussion on ASP.NET Core. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video.